AITA for walking out of an event when my fiancé introduced me as a bookkeeper? I am not the original poster. That is you, Entrepreneur 512. She posted in our Am I the Asshole? Mood spoiler. The right choice is made. Less than. Original post. February 17, 2023. I, F45, have a fiancé, M55, who is retired military officer. I own a successful company I started 7 years ago and have a small staff of 25. I worked my way through college, paying as I went. Therefore, I graduated in my early 30s with a double major in accounting and business management. I am very proud of that. For a little background, I worked hard for my degrees and have zero debt. I know it took me longer than the typical student going full-time to college after high school. I worked full-time to pay as I took classes. I went to junior college first, then finished at a 4-year. I took 2 classes per semester. For a long time. But I finally made it. I have been teased that junior college isn't the same as going 4 years at a major university. Well, I am proud to have done both and feel the education I received at junior college was excellent. I worked as an accountant for some large corporations, as well as programming and IT. I started my company doing similar support to large and small companies alike. I have a wonderful staff. I manage the contracts, kick-off meetings, sales and consulting staff. I also do some of the consulting and most of the sales contracts. My sister is my office manager, and I am blessed in so many ways to have her. I was dating my now fiancé before I started my company, and we recently got engaged. Everything seemed to be perfect. Except he keeps introducing me as a bookkeeper. No disrespect intended to them or the profession. My issue is that I have worked hard to get where I am. I am an accountant, graduate with a double major, and successful business owner. He could pick almost any other title to introduce me as. But he chooses bookkeeper. I have asked him many times in private to stop calling me a bookkeeper, as it implies to my clients and business associates that he doesn't respect me or what I have accomplished. He said he doesn't see the big deal or the difference and continues to do so. I recently pulled him aside and asked him to just introduce me as a consultant at the event we were going to. While there we were talking to a prospective client for my company, and he says, "She has come a long way for a bookkeeper." I know my face had a full blush at that. Excused myself and walked away. We had both driven there. So I got in my car and went home. We both own our own townhomes. I sent him a text to let him know I was leaving and would talk to him later. He thinks I am overreacting. My family thinks he is a controlling ass that doesn't respect me or women. I'm not sure what to think now. He seems so supportive when we are together, but not when we are around other people. He tends to treat me like a subordinate. Nice kid, playing with the adults. He does talk down to me in front of my family, but I always assumed he was joking badly. So, AITA for leaving and overreacting? Update. Same post. February 22, 2023. 5 days later. Web archive. Edit. Update. I had a conversation with him. After a few days. He feels I'm lucky to have him and need to listen to his advice more and not overreact. The attitude along with reading everyone's replies. Thanks. I have called it off with him. I need someone who is proud of me and caring. My family responded by buying champagne. Lol. Update 2. Same post. February 25, 2023. 8 days from OG post. Revetted. Edit 2. Had another conversation with the ex-fiancé. Now that I had time to get my emotions under control, he was willing to let it go. I laughed and told him I'm fine and so are my emotions. I told him about the post and that he should read the replies. Let's just say he was not happy. I did say no name were used. Just me. I and he. Here is the total shocking part. He wanted to know what I was going to give him for his help with my company. After the shock wore off, I handed him $1 and walked away. Told the family and my brothers wanted to pay him a visit. I told them I handled it and gave him $1. We all laughed. Went to the store and got more champagne. God, I love my family. One final note in comments. March 31st, 2023. 1.5 months from OG post. Thanks. Yes, I have called it quits with him. I know it's not okay to treat me this way, so no counselor needed. Thanks. Lol. Life is good now and lots of weight off of my shoulders. Giving him $1. That is brilliant, and you know that his tiny little brain will never get over that. He was doing it on purpose. If he really didn't think it was a big deal, he would have actually listened to her. He's not a prize, and I'm glad Oop knew that. I remember this one. The comments suggesting Oop refer to him by a lower rank or the wrong branch were the best. Dear God, what an ass. I am military and I know this exact person. He is the reason we have such stereotypes. Bet his whole personality is, I was in the military. I know this dude and many like him. I feel sorry that old love have such bad taste in men. Good luck with you next partner, love. Sounds like someone is intimidated by his partner's success. Personally, I've already told my wife if her company takes off, I'm absolutely fine with being her trophy husband. May need to spend a bit more time in the gym though. Ooh, as an accountant, the quickest way to piss us off is to call us bookkeepers. And Oop owns her own company on top of that, so she's much more than an accountant. He knew what he was doing the whole time. An insecure man who couldn't handle being with a successful woman. Oop's ex-fiancée miscalculated and lost a good woman. Retired from the military? Not surprising with this attitude towards her accomplishments. She should have started introducing him as unemployed. I laughed out loud when she said her family celebrated the breakup with champagne. They must have absolutely hated his guts. Love that. Love this update. Good riddance. Also, he got twice the money he likely deserved. So we love a generous queen. I wouldn't have given him $1. I would have said, "Oh, I'm just a bookkeeper so I don't have money," and walked off. Former military. Keeps diminishing her. Family doesn't like him. Am I surprised? Nah. Only that he expected money compensation for giving her emotional support, lol. Oop was super generous. Though, $1? In this economy? Some men simply do not want to give any respect whatsoever to a woman's accomplishments. She can't have done it without riding someone's coattails. Or it must not be as impressive as it actually is. I was talking to someone I didn't know well. We discussed careers. He was an architect working for a small local firm. I told him what I do, which is a senior role in a very niche technical field that's significantly in demand globally. The kind of thing that only a very small pool of people in my country are doing at my level. He understood what I do, how integral to business it is and how in demand it is. He said, "You're a lucky girl to have that job. First of all, I'm almost 40. Secondly, luck had nothing to do with me getting this job." Edit. Rephrased some words. I really don't understand belittling your partner to others, especially in a public setting. I mean, it doesn't make you look good to anyone. You come across as an SS any way you look at it. Congrats to OP on taking out the trash. Fun fact: bookkeeper is the only word in the English language to have 3 consecutive sets of double Letters. She should have been introduced as CEO of her own company. XYZ business. I bet this dude did like some small thing like move boxes for opening her company once, and that gave him the ego to think he's the reason for the success of the business and it's all due to his contributions. Blurg. Good riddance. I would have introduced him to someone as a retired NCO, non-commissioned officer. Then, when he blew up, say, "Why are you being so emotional?" Quote, "But that's just me being petty." Yep. Sounds like an officer. There is a reason why enlisted hate officers. It's because most are entitled assholes. What help did he give your company? Selling you down as a bookkeeper? $1 was too much. Very big butterbar energy right there, LMAO. I am special and important, you will listen to me. You owe me for helping you grow your business. Quote, my brother is an officer in the Navy and he described his job as making sure everybody else does their job.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.